Yep. So my name is Sandeep, and I am a geophysicist by trade.
Okay.
So I work at Devon Energy. Found music in 2018. First of all, I came to the United States in 2006,
Yeah.
right after high school. Did my undergrad in Jersey, so I was an East Coast person. Came here in 2000 to finish my undergrad, did my grad school, and came here 2012 or 13 for a PhD at
Yeah.
Oklahoma State. Took a month to be like, no, I'm not doing this. it was that quick. It's like, I'm not doing this PhD. So finished my second master's at Oklahoma State, and then I got a job at Devon Energy.
Yeah.
Stayed there for a few years. I'm still there. And then 2018, my wife introduced me to hip hop. I was into music, but I was more Tool, Pink Floyd, Porcupine Tree, classic rock, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And if I had to go more towards hip hop, the closest that got was Gorillaz. That's the closest.
Mm-hmm.
But she took me to the Roots concert in 2018, and I was not sure what I was seeing because I was blown away by. Because I always thought hip hop was sort of very bombastic, which I felt like it still is, but there's that confidence, right? Like, I am the best.
Mm-hmm.
So I never felt connected to that. I still loved some of the artists that did that, but it was something was missing for me. And that's where underground hip hop gave me that. Was like, okay, real things they're talking about. So I remember I got one of those. There was a DJ who was playing with a light block. Just, when you have the spotlight on an artist, everybody else takes a break, the DJ takes over. And he was like going crazy on that with different samples and different drum kits. And I was like, okay, so you can still make music without playing instruments. I want to do that.
Yeah. The tech side of you is like, I can do this.
Yeah, I can do this. So I remember I ordered one of the keyboards, like little MIDI keyboards, during the break of the show, like from Amazon. It's like, sweetie, I'm going to buy this right now, and I'm going to play
with the square pads on it, right?
Yeah. So I made my first beat. I called. We used to actually live right opposite where we are right now at the Edge Midtown Apartments, and I made my first beat. And I called her. I was really proud. It's like, my God, look at this sound. Just listen to this. She laughed like straight up. I was like, and then she looked at me. He's like, oh, I feel bad. He feels bad. So
it's like, oh, you're being serious.
He's like, okay. I like the ticking sound, and I was like, that's a metronome that I'm using to keep time. That's not even part of the beat. And so that's how it started.
Yeah.
But what came from it was like, I just kept going. I knew I was always good at listening to music, and like I was really good at my like ear training was getting pretty decent. Like I could tell when a note was out of key. So I kept kind of leaning into that sort of whatever like strength that I have.
Yeah.
And then I kept producing, kind of had that feeling that, am I really, I don't know what musician is anymore. So I kind of had like a doubt. It's like, okay, I guess I'm just like sampling different vinyls, using samples. And then I realized that what I enjoy and what I was good at was composing original stuff from things that I was given.
Yeah.
So I kind of got into that a lot more. I started reaching out to people on Instagram, like, hey, I'm new, I want to work with artists, I'm a producer. Started producing for a local artist named Rob Kumpian, so I did a lot, like an album with him. And then sort of kind of went down a little bit, like I didn't have much to do after that. We were still working on a few things together, but I was trying to look for a more diverse group of people, like, and I wanted to, so I met Thomas Hu through online. Thomas Hu is a really great artist in town. And the first day I go, I sent him a beat pack. He not hated. He's like, just not liking it.
Yeah.
He's like, what else you got? So I sent him another one, nothing for a month. I kept going. For me, I have no ego when it comes to music because everybody's taste is different. So I'm not going to take it personally saying that. Like if I was horrific, like my wife would be the first one to tell me like, yeah, you should stop. But she didn't, so I knew I had to keep going.
Yeah.
So he contacted me, and I said, can you please upload something you rock with, and then I'll see what you like, and then I'll make something. So he uploaded a video of him rapping. It's almost like a lo-fi lounge sort of beat, and so I sent him one. He texted me, give me your number. He called me right away. He's like, I have to drop everything and write on that. And so, what are you
Yeah.
doing next Thursday? JB and I are meeting up. I did not know who JB
Who
was
JB
back then.
was. Yeah.
I looked him up,
Yeah.
and at this point, I am a huge underground hip hop fan. Atmosphere, Aesop Rock, Murs, and I think Run the Jewels is more than underground now. But they,
At the time, they were.
yeah, he's worked with all of them,
Mhm.
and I'm going to be in the room with JB, who's worked with everybody that I love, and I listened to JB's music, incredible. I was scared. I was like, nah, man. So
It got real at that
it got
time,
real
right?
real
Yeah,
quick,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it was like a short period of time they got real. I started producing 2020 is when I was in the studio with JB,